Welcome to the Hoop Dreams NBA Weekend Preview. We took a little break over the holidays and hope everyone found some time to relax. We're looking forward to the second half of the season as things heat up heading towards the All-Star Weekend in Cleveland. I got to ask you, Will, who do you want to see in the All-Star game this year? Anyone you think they are overlooking?
Let's go there, man. Overlooking. I got a bunch of players. I know we was only supposed to give a couple of them, but I got a bunch. Let me start in the West first, if that's all right with you, Mr. Agee. First of all,
okay,
you got Moran, who I think will be an all-star, but I still think he needs to get a little bit more love. And then, come on, let's go to the Pelicans, man. Giannis Valanciunas, man. That joker is giving you 19, 12, and 3, not getting any love. And then Karl Anthony Towns, who I think will be an all-star, but he still isn't given the love. And then, of course, we can keep that going in the West with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 22, 5, and 5. Anthony Edwards, man, sitting down there giving you 22 and 6. And then you got Dylan Brooks, 19 and 3, sitting over there with Memphis. And he's just the third best player on that team. And then I'm going to come on to my home state, San Antonio, Texas. Got to show DeJounte Murray some love, man. That joker is getting 18, 9, and 8. And then you got Desmond Baines, who is a rookie, also on that Memphis team, giving you 18, 5, and 3. And, of course, I got to go out west, man, get some love out there to the Warriors. People forget that Jordan Poole was on that team since Clay come back, but he's giving them 17, 3, and 3. And then, of course, Wiggins, who probably is having the best year of his career, 19, 4, and 2. And, of course, you got to keep it out west. DeAndre Ayton with the Suns, giving you 16, 10, and 2 blocks. And then Jaren Jackson throwing it back to Memphis. Memphis just got a crew out there, 16, 5, and giving you 2.5 blocks a game. And, of course, man, I got to throw some love out here to the Chicago kid, Jalen Brunson, who's been holding it down, giving Dallas 16, 6, and 4. Now, AD, that's just my West.
Look
at my East. OG Anunoby giving you 19, 2, and 5 up there with you, Matt, in Toronto. Then you got Domantas Sabonis giving you 19, 12, and 5 down there in Indiana. This is a name I thought I would never say. But Kyle Kuzma giving you 16 and 10 out of Washington. John Collins, you know I love them hybrids. I had to get me one, 18 and 8 for Atlanta. And then this dude is a rookie, but is actually a pleasant surprise. I think he's really the catalyst why Cleveland is doing so well. But Evan Mobley, come on, man, as a rookie, giving you 15 and 8. Got to give Alonzo Ball some love, 13, 5, and 6, where he's practically the 4th best player on that team, maybe, in terms of scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fred VanVleet, come on, man. This dude is giving you 22, 7, and 5. And then Tyler Hero, he might be a long shot, but his numbers speak volumes. 21, 4, and 5. Cole Anthony, got to get a Carolina kid some love. 26 and 6. And then Darius Garland is giving you 20 and 7. And, of course, I'm going to leave it here with Melo out there in Charlotte giving you 19, 7, and 7. Are they missing some people? Absolutely. Are they going to change anything? I doubt it.
Well, let's look at it like this. How many? You got probably about 3 more weeks until the All-Star game. So, and I always say that the All-Star should be picked on consistency of what that individual player is doing game by game, and if the team is winning or not. You know, elevating the team. So I would go with you. I'm gonna just throw out 3 players real quick. Fred VanVleet, no love. Anthony Edwards, no love. And our guy Brunson, and I like what Brunson has did, and I only think he's only excelled because Jason Kidd is the head coach and he was the point guard, and he looks so comfortable out there now. So those are my 3 that I think getting overlooked.
Absolutely, and don't forget it helped when Luka went out. When he took it over, he took it over. He proved that he can lead the team. I mean, he's I just think, man, these young guys, man, they smell the blood in the water. Well, there we go, AG, man. We got a big weekend, man, coming up, starting Friday night. We got some big matchups. First of all, a classic. This is always a classic. Celtics, Sixers down in Philly. Now, here's the interesting thing about this game, though, man. The Celtics haven't been playing, I think, up to their potential. Philly is starting to figure this thing out. Their last, few games, they have really, really, turned it up because Embiid is just a beast. But who you got?
Man, I'm going to roll with Jimmy Butler's out, right? He's still hurt?
Yeah, but we're talking about Celtics Sixers.
Celtics Sixers, okay. You know what? I'm going to roll with the Sixers in this. Just because Embiid say he healthy, I think he back. And, I don't think they worried about the Simmons stuff. That's out of their, locker room and all that. Them boys just going out there playing now. So I'm going to roll with the Sixers over the Celtics.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Philly on that too. For whatever the reason, I don't know. And maybe it's just the media hype. They keep saying that, them two superstars over there in Boston can't figure it out together. But I think I would not get rid of neither one of them dudes, man. I'm gonna keep Tatum and Brown together. We gonna figure it out. So
I think those two young boys got to stay together with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Next, man, the Hawks roll into Miami to face the Heat. This actually could be a good one, but the thing is, man, I had the Hawks fourth in the East. They definitely not playing to the potential and not showing what they did last year, but I still believe in the Hawks. Who you got in this game?
Jimmy, I think Jimmy is out. He's hurt. I like the Hawks. The Hawks done dealt with a lot of injuries and people being out with COVID and stuff like that. So they've been up and down like a hill in the valley and stuff. So I think, but Trey has been Trey. But I think I'm gonna roll with the Miami Heat over the Hawks on this one.
Yeah, the Hawks, they don't play as well defensively as they used to in the past. The Heat, regardless who they put on the floor, you know what you're gonna get for them, whether Jimmy is out there or not. I'm gonna go with the Heat too, but you're right, man. Trey out there dropping 50-piece McNuggets, like they 2 for 1, man. That he is an all-star, absolutely, and it should be a starting all-star guard this year.
Let me ask you this: what's up with Adebayo? Did they get a timetable on when he's coming back?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Still a waiting game.
Wow.
And speaking of a waiting game, man, how long has Klay Thompson waited to play some basketball? He's back, and the game of the night, probably everybody's game of the night. You know what it is for me. They heading into the Shy to face DeRozan. Ball. Come on, man. This is going to be a great matchup. I'm just going to give you my pick right away. You know I'm going Chicago all the way. So you ain't got to wait on mine. I'm just going to throw it at you.
Hey, man. I think DeRozan and Levine is going to have to take 25 or more shots to beat the Warriors. I think Vucevic is going to have a big game, a double-double for them to win that game. But the Warriors is just too deep. They just too deep. They got shooters all over the floor. So I'm going to roll with the Warriors over the hometown Bulls.
Oh, man, I felt that in my heart. Oh! I wasn't expecting that one, man.
Yeah.
I got to remind you, man, them jokers could possibly be all-star startings and for this year's all-star game with Levine and DeRozan. Ball is playing probably some of the best basketball he's played all year. And I think they got one thing over the Warriors right now. The Bulls actually play defense. For whatever reason.
Now.
Them jokers.
Yeah, now.
Well, listen,
they've
put the
all
right pieces together.
They've all bought in.
They have. And I think where the Bulls compete that they don't get enough love for is that they actually got a bench that can come in and compete actually sometimes even with the first units of other teams that they play. So these man, they have figured some things out in Chicago that we haven't seen since the Derrick Rose days. So this is good to see the Chi-Town is making headway again. So of course, after that, got another late game. The red hot Memphis Grizzlies, man, host Luka and the Mavs. This is actually one of the games that I've been waiting for because since Luka has been back, the Mavs have just been on a tear, man, going through everybody. But now they're going to have to come head to head with a team that's young, that's fiery, that got the energy, that's going to go at their head. Who you got in this one?
Luka back, right?
Luka's back.
I'm rolling with Memphis. I got to roll with Memphis. I'm gonna roll with Memphis on this one. I don't know how long it's gonna take for Lucas to get his legs back, but I mean, he shoot from half court anyway. But I think somebody gonna step up in Dylan Brooks' absence. He sprung his ankle the other night real bad. I'm quite sure he gonna have some. He twisted that thing really bad. So depends on how well they get him some heat, cold, ice, and all that, and help that thing on his ankle. But I'm gonna roll with Memphis over the Mavs.
It's gonna be a great game. I'll tell you this: since Luka's been back, the Mavericks have not lost. Going up, I mean, this is gonna be probably one of the best games of the year. I mean, this is one that if you're gonna put some money on it, this is the one you want to put some money on because you can win some money. Either way, whatever the plus minus is, you can win some money. So that's it for the Friday night games. Now we're gonna move into Saturday's games, and of course, man, we got the Toronto Raptors, who's actually been playing a little bit better, going in to play Milwaukee. I don't think Milwaukee, they still haven't quite gotten over that championship glory. They, all the potential is there. I think they're gonna get there and do what they need to do, but some of these early games, man, can hurt you if you don't reverse the course. But who you got in that game?
Right. I'm going to roll with Giannis now, man, over the Raptors. I just think Giannis is a competitor. He'll have his team ready to gear it up, ready to go for this game. Middleton, those vets will step up big time on the road because, I mean, like you said, I'm quite sure they're feeling it too. They know the word is out there on them that they, that championship, honeymoon, we still getting through things. We're top team in the East or whatever. But I think them guys going to come to play, man, out there. Where they at, in Canada?
No, they in Milwaukee. They in Milwaukee.
Oh, they in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they go. Miller, what's that? Milwaukee's best. Brews will be flying that night.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. That's the only reason I'm going to pick the Bucks in this one because they are at home.
At home, okay.
I mean, they got the numbers. Everybody's getting their numbers. Middleton is getting his numbers. Drew Holiday's getting his numbers. Giannis is getting his numbers. And they're still losing some games that they should not be losing. So, be interesting. But I'm going to give them the nod because they're at home. Now, man, this next game,
okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and give this one to the Wizards because, Dame is done. We don't know how long Dame is going to be out, but the Blazers got to figure some things out. If Dame is out, CJ is out, I don't know where the Blazers go now from here. But surprisingly, the Washington Wizards are playing a lot better, and they just quietly, under the radar, doing what they need to do in the East. But who you got?
And this is
the Blazers versus the Wizards.
Yeah. I'm going to go with I'm going to ride with the Blazers over this. I think
So let me repeat. No Dame, no CJ.
Yeah.
No Dame Dollar, no CJ McCullough.
Hey, some guys got to step up and show what you made of.
Well, you tell
I think
me
this is a
what
perfect
booking
opportunity.
agency you betting that because I want to bet in your booking agency because I'm gonna clean up.
Hey man, them the ones that you miss out on. Like sometime, like be like, what happened? Like these dudes was out, man. Then they come up and so and so whatever name from Portland, Primo or some one of them, not Primo, but one of these guys. The inserts, the bench. Somebody gonna come up and be like, "Oh, I get all these minutes." Somebody from the Blazers is gonna have a great game.
They gotta go find 50 to 55 points somewhere.
Oh, they gonna get it. I think they'll get it, Will.
Again, what's the name of your
For sure.
Because I need to. I'm gonna say whatever Agee's betting on, I want to do a double against that.
AG Bookie Dot.
And here we go. Still in that night, Trae Young comes back because they in the second half of a back-to-back going against the New York Knicks. Should be an interesting game again. But I think it's always difficult when teams play these back-to-backs and then you go play, a team that is also competing for a top spot in the East. So who do you got in there between the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks?
Oh,
Knicks are in Atlanta.
Well, I think the Knicks. I think this is a real personal game between both of them. I think it's pride on the line. It's gonna be a little bit more effort from guys in this game, and because the Hawks at home, I'm gonna roll with the Knicks. I'm gonna roll with the Knicks.
Hawks at home.
Yeah, I think Randall gonna show the crowd what he's supposed to did last year in the Hawks.
Have you seen
arena.
Randall lately? Is this the same Julius Randle who just put up 2 points in 38 minutes?
Hey,
Listen,
man, you know that. What's his coach over there?
Thibodeau
Done chewed Chicago. His ass out.
Listen, you can
Thibodeau done chewed him up and spit him out.
Listen, man, if he's an all-star. No all-star should be coming into a game, playing almost 40 minutes a game, dropping off, a $2 bill. See, that's why they don't even make $2 bills anymore, man. They ain't got no value. Come on, man. Can't be dropping off no $2 bill in no NBA game, and you an all-star. He went to the racetrack, man. Got a $2 bill, man. That's all. He was at the racetrack. He was at the racetrack. I'm going with them Hawks, man. Trae Young gonna drop a 40-piece special that night. That's my prediction. And of course, we not done. The Sixers and the Heat. This could be a great game. They also coming back on the second game of a back-to-back. I don't know who's going to retire first, but I do know this: the Heat, defensively, they're just beast. But again, there's not a player in the game right now, including the Greek Freak, that can go up against that big dude over there in Philly, man. He's just a monster.
I mean, they ain't got nobody to stop Embiid, man. They on starting, coming off the bench, nothing. And the Sixers got to be so smart enough and don't be dumb enough to not give him the ball every time down the floor, because he gonna find the open man. He's a passer. So I got the Sixers over there.
Yeah, I got the Sixers too, especially if no Jimmy. I think in games like this, you're gonna need a Jimmy Butler to play. So Jimmy is not able to play. I'm gonna go with the Sixers. But if Jimmy is playing, Jimmy brings a level. That blood in Jimmy, man, is thick. So if this get boiling, man, Jimmy be ready to fight you after the third whistle of the game. So. But if he's out there,
I think Jimmy, one of them dudes that can go. He can go to another level in his mind on a court like this. Think back to when I was homeless. Go.
Absolutely. I don't like you. You mistreated me. I hate you.
Yeah.
He's just going at everybody. And speaking of that, man, this must just be the weekend for back-to-backs, because Boston going against my Bulls. They squaring off. And, of course, you already know. I don't care who the Bulls playing. I got the Bulls. But I just think right now the Bulls they are. They're just the best team, man, in the East. And Boston, again, they're figuring stuff out, whatever it may be. But who you got in that one?
I'm going to roll with the Bulls over this. I'm thinking, the Celtics only got the two superstars. At least somebody else for the Celtics will have to step up and help them two guys out, but I don't think it'll happen. I don't know what's up with Smart, the other guys. I just think the Bulls are too deep against those guys. Zach and DeMar, if both of them dudes ain't on the All-Star team, it ain't gonna be no All-Star game. I know that.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up in front of the NBA office like, who is counting these votes?
Right,
Come
right.
on. They gotta cut that out. And of course, man, these next two games, man, I don't know what's going on with the Lakers. I don't know what's going on with Denver. I done lost so much money picking Denver, man, in these bets. Teams you think Denver should blow out, they getting blown out. I mean, this is crazy. But one bright spot. I don't know what LeBron is eating, but I want some because this joker here, man, he is just otherworldly right now. I mean, he is coming out, man. I think the last time I seen LeBron play at this level of intelligence, power, speed, everything coming together was probably the last year he played in Cleveland when he just took a team that was just absolutely terrible all the way to the NBA championship. I mean, he's playing on that level again. This is ridiculous. But who you got in this Denver-LA game?
Well, you know how I feel about LeBron. I just, the boy is just I think he been hearing the little whispers around the league saying, because y'all got all these superstars on y'all team, ain't nobody scared of y'all. They feel like if they talking shit to these guys on the floor, and I think LeBron is like, okay, let me go, let me just play, not angry, not mad like he was in Miami, but he has risen to another level to show, let me still show y'all who the king of this league is. I know Giannis and them won it, but let me show you what I'm finna do every night, no matter win or lose. And he's doing it, dude. I mean, he just never seems to amaze me. This guy.
Whoa. You the same dude said that he don't amaze you. Now he amazing you? Come on, AG.
No.
You said LeBron James.
You said surprising. You said, it's surprising what Jared will. No, this LeBron.
No, you
he's
said
like, he
LeBron
just turned up the.
James does not amaze you that he's supposed to do that. We got it on footage. No. Get savage to replay that, man, doing this broadcast.
No. You missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I said LeBron is going to be LeBron. But what LeBron has did in the last 2-3 weeks, he has consistently went on some Michael Jordan type shit, bro. Now that is amazing for his age.
Junior, man, Tuss. How many other nicknames you got out there? Your words, and I quote, LeBron James is not amazing me. He's supposed to do that. And today you're saying that LeBron James is amazing.
Well, because he wasn't really doing that he didn't. The earlier part of the season, he wasn't doing that. What he's doing right now?
Yes.
Who leading the league? Who leading the league?
He was hurt for a minute.
No. Right, he was hurt.
But he came back on a tear.
Dude, I'll take a hurt LeBron over some of these guys.
It's okay, man. We'll accept your card back into the LeBron James fan club, man. We'll accept it back, man. We won't hold that against you, man. But moving on, man.
Look, I ain't even get my pick though. Denver gonna win that game.
Oh my goodness! First you hype them up, and then you go pick the opposite team.
I said the man play whether they win or lose, or what he been doing the last 2-3 weeks. It's crazy. Like I'm like, dude, you 37 some years old. Like, what the hell is going on? And Westbrook is just, oh my God. Hey man, get it together, man.
Russ got it together.
Get it together.
Russ got it together.
Get it together. Carmelo, keep shooting. Just keep shooting, Carmelo.
Lakers gonna win that game, man. The Nuggets can't.
Man, Lakers ain't winning that game.
The Nuggets can't beat the Lakers, man. The Nuggets struggle.
He say the Nuggets can't. Who they got? They're gonna stick the big boy.
They don't need anybody to stick him. LeBron gonna guard him.
What?
First of all, have you not noticed the lineup? Listen, the lineup that the Lakers put out, LeBron is playing center. LeBron.
Well, they better get somebody else.
Lakers.
They better get somebody else to guard the big boy.
Man, listen, man, they barely give him Dwight Howard any time. But since they installed this new lineup, listen, the Lakers was 5-1, man, in the last 6 games. So, I mean, it's working. It's working for them.
Losing teams.
Hey, half the NBA losing.
Losing teams.
There's only
losing teams, though.
There's only 4 good teams in the league right now.
Hey, man, ain't no way y'all supposed to have lost. Ain't no way they supposed to have lost. I was mad when they lost to Memphis. I'm mad, like I'm on the squad mad.
Memphis is beating everybody. Memphis is beating everybody. It's not a surprise anymore.
Where the hell did Bane come from? Who is he?
It's a rookie.
Where? From where? What college? I'm like, who the fuck is this dude?
Can't give you all my sources, AG.
I'm like, man, hey, man, Avery Bradley can't stick everybody. Damn.
He better learn how, because that's the only reason why he out there. It's showing up ain't
scoring. He can't stick Ja Moran. I saw him stick. He was sticking like everybody on that squad.
First of all, nobody can stick Ja Moran. Ja Moran can whatever he want to go on the floor. That joker has become the next evolutionary Kyrie Irving.
Get them to the playoffs and then we'll talk.
Get them to the playoffs. They heading that way. And
let's
let's
see.
not forget, they was in there last year. Hey, playing games count too, man. Well, anyway, man, we're going to move on. AG, we got 2 games Sunday.
Sunday?
Yes, got the Warriors heading to Minnesota to finish off their road trip. They're going to face Russell, Edwards, and Town. That trio is solid. But who you got in that one?
Well, I wouldn't play Clay in that game because Patrick Beverly might hurt him. This motherfucker is just crazy. I don't know. Hey, Clay, you just chill out this game, man. Let Poole take these minutes, man. I'm going to roll with the Warriors over to Minnesota, man. I know Karl Anthony Towns playing better and all that, but, it's just still Minnesota, man. Y'all just,
Hey, they just put a hurting on the squad the other day, but I'm gonna go with the Warriors. Warriors just got too much going, man. I think against anybody. I think defensively they got to start getting a little bit sharper, but their scoring is just insane. Now here's my only caveat in that: if Draymond Green isn't playing, then I tend to tilt the scale a little bit to Minnesota because I think that trio of Russell, Edwards, and Town. Plus your boy, Pat Bev, man, they tough. They tough.
No, I think Steve will counter. I think Steve will counter that lineup if Draymond is out. He just a winning championship coach. I mean, he just got to be able to adjust. Okay, they doing this. Yeah, Draymond out.
You got a lot to.
We gonna do this.
You got a lot to adjust from that because you're looking at a guy who's practically a walking triple-double at any moment for them in Draymond Green, who can give you 10, 10, and 10. So that's hard to replace. And defensively, what he does for them, he can guard you almost 4 positions out there, maybe 5 if he have to. So that's a lot to replace. So if he's not there, I just don't think that's the one area that the Warriors don't have to replace. They don't have another guy like Draymond Green for his size. Now they got a guard. I like GP the third. That joker, he's a Draymond Green type, but he's a guard though.
Well, Draymond really, I mean, he runs their offense. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I think Steve will have to adjust that if he doesn't play. I mean, I don't know. Wiggins may have to do a little bit more, bringing the ball up, handling the ball, starting the offense. Like you said, GP. That dude is just, dude, how tall is he? Why he bouncing like that?
Man, I don't know, but his bounce is insane. Insane.
I'm like, you sure Gary Payton your daddy? Because your daddy didn't bounce like that.
I was going to say, man, what's the mailman out there name? Because, I mean, that boy is something else. I'm looking like, that boy got next generation hops. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Check the DNA.
I'm talking about he could be standing right. He can get the steal or something right up underneath the basket and just go right up.
Go right up with it. Like it ain't nothing. I'm telling you. And then, of course, man, the final game that night, you got Rudy Gobert, Mitchell,
Spider.
Jordan Clarkson in Denver. Yeah, we back with Denver. Faced Joker and the Nuggets, man, in the second game of a back-to-back for Denver. Again, I'm going to try to say this, man, the best way I possibly can. This is not the most exciting last game of the night, but I do want to show my boy Jordan Clarkson some love because that Joker is just a walking bucket. I got Utah running away with this one.
I'm gonna go with Utah too. Spider playing on another level. Gobert. Gobert. Got to say it in the French way. The Gobert. I think they're gonna, come to play, but like you said, it's not gonna be an exciting game. Only if Spider Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson get their thing off. I mean, that dude Jordan Clarkson, he has no fear. Like he thinks I think he has in his head. You know how you think you know you better than what you are? Like, I'm better than that guy. Like, that's how he plays.
Every time I see Jordan Clarkson play, man, the only thing I keep thinking is, this dude, he ain't got a contract.
Right.
He's like, I got to get a contract. I'm like, didn't you just sign a 4-year $80? I mean, he's like, I ain't got a contract yet. I'm like, he's just a warrior at heart, man.
And I kind of saw that when he was playing with the Lakers. I was like, damn, Jordan Clarkson shoot all the balls when LeBron James go out.
Listen, hey, AG, what's that old saying? He ain't never met a bad one. Well,
he never met a shot I ain't like.
He put it up.
No, you standing out of bounds from across half court. Yeah, so what? I still like it. I like my chances.
Hey, I knew Jordan Clarkson was different when they coming down the court and Donovan Mitchell got the ball and Jordan Clarkson like, hey, give it up. Like, right. You tell her to start. Hey, man, you missing me. Like, that next level confidence, man. Well, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed AG's and I pick for this coming week for the NBA game, as well as our predictions on the All-Stars and who's been overlooked. Want you guys to subscribe and listen to the latest episode of the Hoop Dreams, the podcast, on Apple, Spotify, Google, or wherever you get your podcasts. And please give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And while you're at it, why don't you check out parts 1 and 2 in the interview that we did with a Chicago native, Arthur, and journalist Scoop Jackson. The Chi-Town legend is written for Slam, ESPN, XXL, Nike, The Source, USA Today, and the list goes on and on and on. Make sure you tune in. It's a history lesson.